Turn this volume down. Love the game. Should be a bit quiet. Settings. Oh my god, I love this so much. I've waited so long for this, specifically this. Oh my god, I'm so excited to play. I am really excited. Copy that. This can go bye-bye. Oh, hello. If there's any lagging on your end, I apologize. I don't know if it's my fault or if it's frames. If it's lagging, I apologize. Did it revert? $2,500. Alright, let me fix the bitrate then, because the bitrate was fine. Bitrate was lower, now it's better? Hopefully? Alright, let's just play the game. I apologize if there's horrible voices. Very horrible. If you made a choice, watch out. Right choice indicator, give me right hand corner, top of the screen. Right. Good things will come to those who wait until midnight. So in front of a, tell me how to throw myself in front of a train, please. Please. Step 1, don't. Step 2, talk to someone. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, lived a princess. She was known as the Ice Princess, named for her frigid heart and unyielding coldness towards others. The princess shunned all those who sought to help her. She was scared to go out into the world, so she locked herself up in her palace. And then one day, the Ice Princess became the victim of the infamous fairy tale curse and was forced to go from riches to rags. As the princess struggled to come to terms with her new life, she met a very special man. The two endured much strife, helping each other overcome various ordeals. In the end, they emerged victorious. The special man thawed the princess's ice-cold heart and dried her dampened spirits. Step 1. You don't. Step 1, right? How to throw yourself in front of a train. Step 1, step away from the train tracks. Number 2, go to someone, tell them you're hurting. Step 3, you'll be okay. Hey, welcome. This is one of my favorites. Two vowed to love each other for the rest of time. They lived happily ever after. But what happened after the happily ever after? Her Highness Crown Princess Lucette Riel Britain. Let's go with her name. She's already good with the name Lucette. I've watched the original game, the first game, so this game is like a continuation of a game called Cinderella Phenomenon. It is the best game ever, might I tell you. You're like 6 minutes late. Yeah. Claude, Fritz, Waltz, Chevalier, and Rod. That's our stepbrother, which is kind of weird, but okay. So, okay, we're going with Claude. Chapter 1, The Chameleon Prince. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey, welcome. Oh my god. I'm like fangirling. I dearly apologize for these horrible, horrible voices. Oh. If I were you, I would give up now, Princess Lucette. You ought to just surrender, darling. What kind of villain says darling? Lucette, this is where you play along. I take a deep breath, then force myself to glare at him. I will never succumb to you. I parry Claude's sword moments after he lands a blow on the edge of my blade. His momentary surprise fades into concentration as he rushes me again, sword raised high. I'm dying of fangirlism. Oh my god. Lower the music, the background music. This time I am unable to parry, and when our swords connect, it is all I can do to keep my stance. Claude's face is inches from mine. A cocky smile lights his face, but his calm is unwavering. Also, might I mention that I mostly play visual novels. I do play games like Undertale time to time. I play Minecraft most all the time. So, yeah. I mean, you've signed up on this trip already, so you know going back. Use any means necessary to best me. I dare you. At this proximity, I can see the flecks of color in Claude's eyes, the flicker of golden light on gentle green. His eyes will always remind me of this forest. I steal my eyes away from him and glimpse the rest of his body to search for an opening. Use magic, use a sword. I don't. I don't know. What? A sword fight. This is a sword fight, and I will win with the sword, not my magic. I do not need to trick Claude to best him. I'm so gonna get these wrong. My eyes fall on Claude's arms. His stance is rigid and unwavering. It is a sign that he is trying to keep his whole body steady and his defense solid. But I slide the edge of my blade against his sword and duck out of the way as he slices past my head. Claude's eyes widen as I lower my weapon to elbow him in the gut. My elbow barely connects before he takes a step back and grabs hold of my arm. Fangirling. Actually fangirling. A valiant effort, my love, but I'm afraid you found the wrong opening. As always, his cockiness is one of his weaknesses. I love the music, I do. But I'm gonna have to turn it down to go back. Okay. As always, his cockiness is one of his weaknesses. I flip the pommel of his sword and grip it with my other hand, and then aim it at his stomach. Claude releases my wrist and dodges out of the way. We both raise our swords at the same time. Our weapons once again collide. I force myself to stay forward even beneath the weight of his sword. Then, arms shaking, I slowly slide my sword away. Actual fangirling right now. I'm trying to stay as quiet as possible because my mom is sleeping in the room next to me and we have thin walls. Claude's blade stops inches from my shoulder, but my sword is closer. I aim the point at his heart with a smile. Every time I put myself in a dangerous situation, Claude pauses. That gives me the opening I need. And with that, I seal my victory. Claude sets his sword down and holds up his hands with a sly smile playing on his lips. Fair enough. It seems you have bested me today, but only because you cheated. I did not cheat. You told me to best you in whatever way I could, so I... Claude lowers the sword. Lowers the sword and... Claude lowers the sword I have pointed at his heart with a carefree laugh. He takes a step towards, suddenly close enough we could touch noses. You... The rest of my words fall apart when... Why do visual novels have to do this to me? The rest of my words fall apart when Claude presses his lips to mine, silencing me. For moments, I stand frozen. The only sound I can hear is in the stillness of the forest are my own erratic heartbeat and the gentle flutter of leaves. Slowly, I begin I began to kiss him back. Begin to kiss him back, moving my free hand to his back. When he pulls away, he is still somehow smiling at me mischievously. My heart. My heart is... Okay. You said seal your victory, but you know that the victory isn't sealed without a kiss. What is that voice? You can see the blushing. I love the drawing of this so much. This is like the only visual novel I'll ever play. Lies, I've played more than one visual novel. I have multiple that I plan to do. It's worth seeing you cheat just to see you turn that adorable tomato red. I didn't cheat. I watch as Claude leans down to pick up his sword. He winks at me. Sparkle! Yes, I know. All's fair in love and war, as they say. Me trying to make my voice deeper because Claude is just like perfect anime guy. I groan at Claude's response. He always manages to say such things nonchalantly without even batting an eyelash. I have just readied my retort when something breaks the silence of the forest around us. I hope we're not interrupting anything. Garland and Jurian! Okay. I whirl in place and I stare in the direction of the new voice. I'm surprised to see Garland and Jurian standing a short distance away beneath a copse of trees. How long have you been standing there? Long enough to see the thrilling end to that match. I didn't realize that sealing a victory meant ending battle with a kiss. I stared at her in horror. I'm just teasing. Oh God. No. I actually can't do this. Like, just... Okay, hold on. Hem and a hem and a hem and a hem and a hem. I'm going to go get some water as quietly as possible, but I will be back. enjoy my Be Right Back screen for a little bit. And the background music. It's back. Excuse me, why are you... Does it just not want me doing this right now? What's a good day for a victory, though? Oh my god. It's not do this to me! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you oh so very much. Okay. Alright. We got this. Seems to be going smoothly. Close that. Ask me if it does every day. I say, ah, damn it. I did not. I'm going to point out, my mom is very much asleep next door, next to me. So I'm going to be as quiet as possible. So bear with me. Yeah. What's a good day for a victory, though? One could say it was almost my birthday gift. It's not a gift at all. Lucette earned this victory herself. The only victories I accept are the ones I earn myself. You see? I know Lucette like the back of my hand. I would hope you know your fiancé like the back of your fiancé. Be quiet. I would hope you know your fiancé like the back of your hand. I cannot help that my cheeks warm at Jurian's words. Even though I have been Claude's fiancé for the last few months, most people don't bring up our engagement so casually. Claude slides close to me and wraps an arm around my waist. You really are so adorable when you're embarrassed. Oh, wrong voice. You really are so adorable when you're embarrassed. If you even begin to tease me, my sword will find your hand. Your threats are as sweet as your compliments. He smiles at me mischievously before stepping away and glancing at Jurian and Garland. I hope you two didn't come for a personal lesson. You know that I have an important matter to attend to, no? I stifle a sigh. I know just as well as Jurian and Garland that Claude has something he needs to pick up in town today. Most likely it is another gift for me. No. What? What? Is it lagging? I stifle a sigh. I know just as well as Jurian and Garland. Is it just not showing up? No. Oh, God. No, all's fine. You're not late. Whenever you join is the time you join. There's no late. Claude plans to give me a birthday gift every day after the week leading up to my birthday. He did the same thing last year and the year before that. But this year his first day birthday gift was rather extravagant. I cannot believe that the bouquet of lilies he brought me yesterday had to be delivered on a cart. Me fangirling over a game. So something is going on with my stream then. Huh. You know what? We're leaving it. If you can't, I'm sorry, you can't be able to read the text. More ASMR keys. ASMR keys, yes, that's... ASMR keys for the win! Sadly there's no typing in this game, but... ASMR keys, anybody? There'll be a horrible voice acting. I wonder what gift he plans to plans on bringing by today. 6 days remain until my birthday. Yes. Um, ooh, should watch my tone. My mom is sleeping. Up to do. If you hear me getting closer to my mic, I'm trying to whisper and I want you guys to hear what I'm saying. So that's, yeah. Okay. 6 days remain until my birthday, which means that the gifts will become more extravagant from here on out. It is usually the gift he gives me on my birthday date that is most heartfelt and special, but I cannot help but look forward to his smaller surprises regardless. Yay! Yay. His efforts are always showy, and it's what makes them feel like a lot. Besides, he always puts so much thought into the gifts, extravagant or not. Great to give. Also, your voice acting isn't horrible. I can't believe I'm saying that. You are my spelling go burr. Spelling go burr. Oh god. I mean, I don't find it. I mean, yeah. Don't have to. Okay. I'm training. I'm just training. That's what I'm doing. Besides, he was extravagant or not. I turn back to the conversation at hand. The two knights are still discussing some sort of training regimen. The exchange goes on for another few minutes before Claude turns to me and smiles. By your leaves, darling, shall I rush off to town and pick up your gift? I promise that you will absolutely love this one. Oh. I can't do this without cringing so hard. Hopefully it doesn't need to be delivered on a cart. Or involve some foreign choir. We love Claude. Or a cake so large it takes 4 people to carry it up the stairs. You two are just jealous. You don't get to deliver those items you didn't get to deliver those items yourself last year. That cake was made by the best baker in the whole kingdom and that choir. I cannot help my laughter that escapes my lips. Claude abruptly stops talking to plant a kiss on my head. He gazes at me with a fond smile before shaking his head. Enough dawdling. I have to go now. If I want to make it in time for our designated meeting. Promise I won't be late, Lucette. Never continued playing Undertale last night, by the way. We just kind of continued talking on FaceTime for like a little bit and then fell asleep. Or we didn't fall asleep immediately, but I'm gonna play some Undertale later. Yes, Undertale later. Continue this game off camera because I love this game so much. I kid you not. He grasps my hand briefly before rushing off. I notice that he is in a hurry. He is in his hurry. He has forgotten to sheathe his sword. Claude, your sword. He lets out a soundless sigh as he sees. Quick question, do you know what Roblox is? Yes, I do know what Roblox is. It's a fun game. I have an account on there. Sheathes his sword and rushes off, leaving me alone with the two knights. Looks like someone's got their head in the clouds. Who's Jurian and who's Garland? Hold on a minute. I can't remember. Doesn't he always when he's around the princess? Again. Again. Yes, I do. The two glance at each other, small, silent amusement flickering between them. Did you come out here just to spy on us? Of course not, Your Highness. I'm gonna look it up. So Jurian is the female, right? We were on our way out of the palace when Princess Emmeline stopped us and asked us to deliver a message. A message? The princess requires your assistance. With what? She didn't provide any details, unfortunately. If she didn't explain what it was for, then it is highly likely that this is about that surprise celebration she wants to throw me. But is it still a surprise if I know it's happening? No, it's not. Garland and Jurian glance at each other for a few moments, some hidden message conveyed in their gazes. Garland claps his hand on Jurian's shoulder with a smile. I'll escort the princess back. I'll meet up with you before the hour's up. Jurian puts her hand over his, but only briefly when she nods at him. Don't be too late, otherwise I'll start eating without you. Garland slides his hand off her shoulders and turns to walk away from us. Once she's out of sight, the two of us begin our walk back toward the palace. Da 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 da! Garland stops when we arrive at the gates. He turns to me with a bright smile. Here we are, princess. Oh, shit. I can't do anything about it. It's internet problems, I believe. And my frames are dropping like crazy. Alright. He looks at me quizzically. I just noticed I didn't have a knight escort with you. Wait, I just noticed you didn't have a knight escort you with today? A few weeks ago, I was able to convince Father that we no longer needed an escort in the forest. I feel it is better that way. It feels more... is it animated? Oh my god. Feels more special when it is just Claude and I there. Besides, I am Lieutenant Baron Bearer, and Claude is a talented swordsman. We have nothing to fear when we are together. No. The king should be able to fill you in on that situation. Garland looks at me thoughtfully. Then he nods. Princess Emmeline should be in the dining hall. Is there anything else that you require? Nothing that I can think of. You are free to go back to your date. Lush. Garland flushes a crimson red that makes me laugh. Despite how discreet he and Jurian try to be, it is easy to see that the two of them are courting each other. It has to be the way. It has been that way for the last 2 years. I narrow my eyes at him. How goes the matter Claude and I discussed with you? Have you spoken to Jurian yet? I'm getting DDLC vibes. No DDLC vibes here. That I was playing that game a few weeks back. If you can scroll on my page and see it. I was playing that a few weeks back and I should probably continue it soon. No, not yet. Garland shakes his head, eyebrows furrowed. The timing doesn't feel right. I'll propose to her after your birthday party. Or your wedding. But right now, we need to focus on security for both of those celebrations. You two are hardworking to a fault, you know. It's an occupational hazard, I'm afraid. I shake my head with a sigh. That dedication is what makes Jurian and Garland two of the most component knights we have in Angiel. After I excuse him, he bows and then turns to walk away. I'm about to walk in through the front gates when he suddenly calls my name. Oh, Princess Lucette. Did Prince Claude say anything about when his brother was scheduled to arrive? Oh, yes, he has a brother named Llama. It's a good, amazing name. Oh, right. I had nearly forgotten that Claude's brother, Lance, is supposed to arrive the week before our wedding. Claude insisted that he come as late as possible. He should be here at the beginning of next month. Garland looks at me for a few moments, a troubled expression on his face. Is something wrong, Garland? It's nothing. Oh, I love the sounds of this game. I love it. Garland smiles before turning and walking away. Text go brrr. Yes, it does. ASMR keys, anybody? So so what you hear stutter coming out for me is basically the lines that I on the screen, or from my view. It's messed up and I don't know how to fix it, so my horrible voice acting is all you're getting. Garland smiles before turning and walking away. I watch his back, contemplating calling him back. Instead, I find my thoughts turning to the last time I mentioned Lance. You've been sulking all day. Is something wrong? I sit beside Claude on the bed, my hand resting on his knee. He stares out my window, his gaze glassy. You would laugh. Yes, I would laugh. I would laugh at you anyways. Claude's lips quirk slightly before he angles his head towards me with a sigh. If you must know, it's my brother, Lance? Yes, Llama. I raise my eyebrows sharply. What about him? Did he write something strange in his last letter? Not so much strange as annoying. He proposed visiting Angel 1 week before our wedding for a preliminary celebration. May have to run. That's fine. I failed to see the problem. The problem is that it's Llama. He attracts unwanted attention wherever he goes. You've met him before. You understand what I mean. Some Roblox later if you want to join. Sure, I'd love to join. Yeah. Last time I spoke with Lance was nearly a year ago. He and his mother came to visit Claude and Angel and brought everyone in the palace a terrifying amount of gifts. He was a lot like you. I am offended, darling. We are nothing alike. I am radiant like the sun, and Llama is a magnet. He has a way of stealing the spotlight, always. You're worried he'll steal the spotlight from you? Claude looks at me, disgruntled. I'm right, aren't I? Not at all. Not at all. I'm worried he'll steal the spotlight from you. I slide closer to him. Claude, I will be fine. I do not crave attention like you do. Crave attention? Me? Yes, you. Do not deny it. But I put a finger to his lips. You already give me enough attention as it is, and that's all I really need. Claude pulls my hand away from his mouth and gently kisses my palm. He smiles, a little sheepishly. It's like Monica and MC. Yes. I can agree with that. I really can agree with that. If you insist, then I'll write to my brother and I'll tell him he can come early. I hope you won't forget this decision. The whole voice fucked up. We love that. Lance has been very popular in Angel ever since he first visited with his mother, but no matter his magnetism, he certainly won't distract the townspeople from a royal wedding. I am sure that Claude must have something planned for the week before the wedding, and he just does not want Lance taking anyone's attention away from it. It will be fine. I shake my head to clear my thoughts before turning away to head back into the palace. The hallways are bustling with activity when I enter. Many of the gathered servants and maids stop chattering as I approach. At ease, aren't you all supposed to be on break? Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes! I should totally play that later. Also, I need to figure out a schedule. I can't just stream every single day. I have school. Oh well.
Princess. We were just enjoying our break outside.
I glance around at the gathered staff. I am certain that these people do not usually take their breaks together. Even if they do happen to share the same off times. I see. Have any of you seen Emmeline?
The princess is in the dining hall with the royal chefs, Princess.
I thank the maids with a little bob of my head before making my way to the dining hall. Ah, cramps. God damn it. The dining hall is just as lively as the hallway, if not even more. Appetizing scents waft through the air, mingling to create an overly piquant aroma. I spot Emmeline amidst the crowds, testing colored liquids in different chalices. She raises a chalice to her lips just as I arrive before hurriedly placing it back on the table.
Oh, Lucette!
You look guilty of something.
Not at all.
Oh God. What?
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm trying to figure out what Emmeline's voice was. I know it was really high pitched. I do remember that much. Oh, I didn't voice. Whatever. I glance around at the different chalices. Emmeline's shoulders droop with defeat.
I was trying different cocktail concoctions for your birthday dinner. It was Claude's idea that we make something completely original for you. I was debating what type of cocktail to make for you. Strawberries and bananas? With something with cucumbers and lime? I feel terrible because I don't know what your favorite flavors are.
That can't be helped. I don't think I've ever spoke about my preferences with you.
Still, I must make certain that this drink is perfect.
She gestures to the various chalices, then points to one at the far end. It is filled with a white blue juice and has a familiar creature sitting at the top of the glass as a decoration. A chameleon! Well, if this was Claude's idea, then I am not surprised to use a chameleon to decorate with the chalices. I wonder how old we are in this game. Lucette is, at least. Years ago, when I first met him, Claude enlightened me with the story of his childhood. Apparently, he has a special attachment to chameleons. Sometimes, when the two of us are practicing together, he refers to himself as the Chameleon Prince. He says that he did it so we could have matching titles, but... Chameleon Prince, Ice Princess, and Ice Princess does not match at all. I stare at the chameleon topper. And is this birthday celebration really for me, or is it for him?
I've been trying to come up with a name for it, but I haven't thought of anything yet.
Oh, I have to pee. I'll be back. I'll be back. Gonna be a quite the short stream today. So I have to talk to my... When will Violet be back? Violet is back. Violet is back. Is it gonna be a short stream? I have to talk to my dad and brother about going over to my dad's house. I have a laptop. I can stream from there. It's not gonna be good, but I'm not going to be streaming until let's say the 19th, right? January 19th is the next time I'll be streaming. I hope you guys have a good day. Yeah, I just wanted to stream this game, but I forgot that I need to. I waited so long. I waited so long for this game. Turns out that I need to go somewhere. Anyways, love you guys. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.